Hi, my name is Whitney King. I'm 23 and my major is strategic communications. So after high school, I moved in with a partner that I had at the time. I was 18 and I thought that I knew what I was doing. So I moved into an apartment that was way too expensive for what I had, and the relationship ended up being really abusive. So I was struggling with college, I was struggling with finances, I was struggling with family issues. I ended up getting into cocaine, which lasted for about 3 years. You can overdose on about 1 gram of cocaine a day. I was doing between 6 and 7. So yeah, it lasted until I was about 21. After that time, it was December 17th of 2015, and I just had some sort of epiphany. And I quit cold turkey, and that was about 3 years ago. I knew that I was meant for more than being a drug addict who was washed up and had no future and no plans. And so I knew that I wanted to finish a degree. So that was my first step. I enrolled in a tiny junior college in Melbourne, Arkansas. So I got my associates there and transferred to A-State back in summer of 17. Up until that point, I didn't really think I had a whole lot of options. I mean, on paper, I'm not a good student. I started college, back in those days when I wasn't doing the things that I should have been doing. I wasn't going to classes, so my GPA was actually a 0.7. And then when I transferred and got into community college in Melbourne, I raised my GPA to a 2.5. But still then, I didn't think that I had that many options. So I thought I was getting lucky by being accepted to UC. I came here on a transfer preview day, which a lot of small colleges do. And I ended up going to several different rooms because there were like directors and department chairs that would talk to you about the different programs that they had in their colleges. And I ended up talking to an advisor that was at the College of Communications. Her name was Mrs. Renette McCargo, and she now works at the University of Arkansas. We ended up talking for, it was at least an hour and a half. And she was like, oh, you just have to teach communications. Like, you don't belong behind a desk. This is where you need to be. I'm really big about listening to the doors and that open to me, listening to what people say around me. And so, I didn't know what I wanted to do anyway, and I was just trying to get into engineering because it made a lot of money. So when I talked to her about the options that I had, and I really understood, I would love to do this, that's what happened. I actually am going to go get a master's degree. After transferring here, I only got 2 B's throughout my entire major. So my GPA now is high enough to get accepted into a master level. I would tell myself that dreams are achievable. If you decide to do something, you can do that, regardless of where you came from, what you've done previously. If you set your mind to a goal, take one step at a time, and you can achieve anything. My name is Whitney King, and I'm a student of A-State.